All right, we are so back. We've taken a whole week, and I'm going to go through the short-term plan as to how I felt this week has gone, but as well as me trying to take the next step into on-the-go trading, which means executions on the phone. The biggest struggle for me when I'm taking executions on the phone is setting your stop loss and take profits. Gooey Trades, the platform for DX Trade, I think it's DX Trade, is freaking frustrating. You've got stop limits, stop orders, limit orders, and stop limits. It's super weird. So when you try and set your targets, you've got to think. It's not just as, oh, set your stop loss, set your take profit. No, it's all right, where's the value of price action? Now, is it above? Are you buying or are you selling? If it's a sell and it's above price action, it's going to be a sell stop. If it's a sell that's below price action, it's going to be sell limit. Same thing goes for buys. And it's very confusing, so you have to get your head around it. And not only that, I think even though I did it right, the platform will just execute your trade and then close it out. And you'll see in a minute, because when we review the trading journal, why are all of my positions so close together? And why do I come out with nothing? And why have I filled it out with no result? And that's because when you look at the platform, if we log in again, price action, it I don't even know how to say, it's just it closes you out automatically. All right, perfect. I don't have to log in again. We look at the trades taken this week, 22nd through the 25th. We've only had one or two good trades that actually played out, and we've again come down to a one contract size, which I'll be looking to increase again because price structure actually makes sense. I will go over that in a second. You'll see my opening times for trades is in a second. Again, same time, because when I've automated the order execution on the phone, it just immediately closes you out of the position. And I don't know if that's to do with me setting the wrong, instead of a buy stop, it should be a sell stop, or sorry, instead of a buy stop, it should be buy limit, or instead of a sell limit, it should be a sell stop. I don't know. I still have to figure it out. I've got a screen recording, which I'll throw up at the end of the video. But it is super frustrating, or I might just throw it up on the screen now where you'll see that I put the right values in, but then as I execute the trade position, it just closes out the position. I will show you the conditions of how it sets. It's very confusing to me. But all in all, it's been an okay week. We're up 28 ticks, I think, or 24 ticks, something like that. We're up 24 ticks, $24. We're trading one contract size, which we're looking to increase again. In terms of price action this week, if you just look at the daily time frame, yes, you've got quite a lot of price, right? Price action has indeed done something. You've got structure, but when you look at the lower time frame, one, the drives happen at a very odd time. It's very late New York or very early Asian session, which isn't the typical hours, even if I was working UK time, isn't the same. So when you look at the moves that are happening, we always tend to miss them. When the liquidity grab happens, when price action actually decides to do what we expect it to do, it is not the same time. And then also when we're looking at liquidity sweeps, sometimes price action doesn't print you the right things at the right time. If we're looking to take buys or sells, I'd like a sweep of liquidity, which you don't currently get. You might have had that in the past, but you don't have it here. Or sometimes when you're looking to take a trade position on the lower time frame, you'll get a body of the candle closing below the previous wick, which for me, you can't take a trade position in the right direction. Why? Because price action hasn't told you that it should do that. I'm trying to look for a good solid example, but I can't really see much of one right now. Um, yeah, there really isn't one at pivotal points. So I don't know. But at the time of when we're looking for price, it is pretty frustrating because you look at it, you wait for price to show up at the time, but it's not quite ready yet. Okay, we have to adapt. So moving forward for the next week, we should actually spend a bit more time analyzing the chart, setting maybe every half an hour you look at the charts, see what's happening. Are you ready for a play? Are you presenting opportunities? If you're not presenting opportunities, you continue with life, and then you just integrate it more and more. Over the past 6 weeks, I have begun to integrate my life and my trading together. It's not fully on the charts. You are checking in on price, and you're checking out on price, you're doing life, and then you check back in on price. But the challenge that I faced is I've been doing too much life that trading has taken a back seat. So we're trying to adapt and integrate both of them together. So essentially, we've updated the trading journals because when we execute on the phone, I've gotten lazy through this week to update the trading journal, but just now we've actually caught up on all of the trading journal and making sure that we've put all the data entries. I've also made a comment for the past next 3 trades is that we've taken it on the phone. And again, the screen recording would have been up, you would have seen it, and you would have understood the context of what I'm trying to portray. But the last trade that we took, which was on, I think it was, what is this, the Thursday? Not so bad. We actually saw what we wanted to play out, but unfortunately for me, when I got into the candle on a break of structure on the break of the high of the 5 minute time frame, that current five that triggered me in closed back below and bearish. So when the next 5 and 15 candle opened, we are still expecting momentum to fill the next 15 wick fill. And that's the only advantage because the lower time frame is now indicating price action should come down, which it did, not before it drove. I secured profit where my risk off area was supposed to be, which we did go risk off first, and then we closed out when we had the next pop because I saw price action had a very strong indication to come back down, which it did. It needed more liquidity before a pop up, and then it hit our 40p, which is frustrating, but I understand that if it's not part of your plan, it's not part of my original plan, I shouldn't be looking to take that runner anyway. I would be stopped out at break even anyway in that trade. So for me, I think I've done a pretty good job. I've done a pretty decent job with everything. And that pretty much is it. It's a little quick check-in with the short-term goals. Next week, we're looking to integrate trading into life better and getting these set times where I have to consistently show up and look at the price structure. We're getting better with using the phone. However, I still need to get better at using the conditions, setting my order cancels orders for my stop loss and my take profit, as well as my buy stop or whatever for getting into price action. That's the only challenge that we still have to kind of jump the hurdle. But aside from that, we can still execute manually on the phone, but we need to set conditions. And setting conditions right now is the challenge. Otherwise, we'll still have to use the laptop and bring it everywhere we go. Aside from that, that basically is it. We're going to wrap it up here.